I thank you all for coming over here, and with sincerity at utmost level, I say that we are committed to working with you with all sincerity, and you have an honest government, and you have a very proactive team, and we would definitely mark on transparency and corruption-free government at highest level to give you some confidence to that extent. And I think once after me, I think you'd have presentations from 6 presentations would come through. Our Chief Secretary would present on the development agenda, and the other principal secretaries would speak about industry and investment, social welfare programs, Navaratnalu that we boast about, health, tourism, Buddhist, and animal husbandry and fisheries. All these things the principal secretaries would follow up after my speech here. And we have 30 secretaries sitting down here, readily available for any of you having any kind of doubt. All the 30, we have 30 secretaries stationed here, and they will be very glad. We would be very glad to assist you, to help you in any of the doubts what you have, to clear those doubts, and so that we could come together in a big way. And I thank you all once again for coming over here with all sincerity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. May I now request Shri L.V. Subramaniam Garu, Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh, to propose vote of thanks.
I have great pleasure in offering thanks to all of you, starting with our hosts, the Ministry of External Affairs, Sri Harish, Your Excellencies, members of Diplomatic and Consular Corps, distinguished invitees, our Honorable Ministers in the Council of Ministers of the State, my colleagues in the government who are all here, members from the media. I thank you all for participating in the inaugural session of this Economic Diplomacy Summit, where all of you have graced with your presence in Vijayawada. As the name indicates, Vijayawada stands for victory. It's in the name itself. So I do hope that we have all joined together to celebrate victory. I thank our Minister for Industries, IT, for mentioning this as a platform for partnerships. We eagerly await ushering in of those partnerships. He has also given you a bouquet of opportunities that are existing in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Our Honorable Chief Minister has already thanked you from his deepest recesses of his heart. He has already mentioned about the inherent strengths in the state in terms of its stability, to start with, good relations with the neighboring states, corrupt-free government, a transparent policy framework to attract investment. He also very willingly brought out that all the legislations have a pros and a cons. What are the intentions of the legislators in bringing out the recent enactments in the first session of the Assembly was also brought out by him. I am very grateful to him. I also thank him for mentioning in a very, very positive way that ours is perhaps the first state to give an offering that we are ready to train our youth to your requirements. That will not be left as a challenge to you. We are taking it as a challenge, whether it is the high-end technology or the most sophisticated artificial intelligence, whatever you have, we are here to take the challenge of training our youth and giving them to you as a disciplined, devoted workforce. The CM also dwelt on the infrastructure that is today obtaining and the infrastructure that is getting planned, and with your assistance, which could be created. For all these things, to make our state into a globally competitive destination for investment, I thank the Honorable Chief Minister for bringing out these points. And as you have seen, he is a person who is only interested in business, not to dwell too much in speaking. He stuck to his time limit and he has always been very brief in mentioning it. I look forward to the day's proceedings. I once again thank all of you here for coming over to this place. This place is rich in tradition, music, literature, culture. So this should be your first visit. May I request all of you to please plan a holiday in these parts. There's a lovely coastline and rich tradition to enjoy and good food to eat. All that can make your trip to this place extremely memorable. I thank you all once again, and I look forward to participating in the next session too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now invite Honorable Ministers and our Honorable Chief Minister for a group photograph session in a couple of minutes.